any of these. These are very valuable systems to our government. However, we can lower all of these different aspects of welfare by taking people who are in this welfare and putting them into stable jobs where they can support the families, and the American people no longer need to support them with welfare. And we believe that this would be the best way to cut down spending on welfare and lower taxes for Americans.
Okay. Brian, what are your plans on the Social Security program?
Imagine the elderly.
The elderly, yes.
Yeah.
I have no response right now.
Go ahead.
Biden, what about you?
Well, Social Security right now is a big deal. However, because many Americans feel like their money is being robbed from them in order to take care of old people. Especially right now, the baby boomer generation is finally becoming senior citizens, and welfare is more vital than ever. What I have done in the past, I have voted 89%. I have an 89% approval rating by the Alliance for Retired Americans, the ARA, to support not welfare, Social Security. I believe that we need to take care of all of our citizens, and that the more support, more voting to educate seniors on, not welfare. Again, Social Security fraud is very vital, and that could also help reduce fraud and extra taxes. And I think that Social Security is very beneficial to many Americans who can no longer work.
Next question. This one's for Biden. How do you intend to assist the immigration rate so that those without citizenship records are not beneficiaries of the government's welfare program?
Could you repeat the question?
Okay. How do you intend to assist the immigration rate so that those without citizenship records are not beneficiaries of the government's welfare program?
Do you want me to explain?
No, I've got this one. Well, many Americans feel threatened by approaching illegal immigrants because they feel that their jobs are being taken from them and that their tax money is going to donating welfare to them. However, President Obama passed and does not enforce much immigration as of late, and that is one helpful thing to get illegal immigrants out of welfare. Another thing is that papers and documents be enforced, and that people who have no proof of insurance or citizenship may not be eligible.
That's Ryan. Same question. How do you intend to assist immigration rate so that those without citizenship records are not beneficiaries of the government's welfare program?
Could you rephrase it, please? It's
Yeah, so in other words, immigrants that come over to the United States, how do you ensure that they are not taking advantage of the government, as in like welfare and so on and so forth?
okay. So they would have to. You're asking how would we enforce that they are citizens? Yes, and that they're not taking advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. So to enforce that they're citizens, we would ask them for any papers that they have stating that they are citizens, because when people try to take advantage of a system that they are not legally a part of, they are taking that opportunity away from people who are already legally citizens born in the United States. What they would have to do is they'd have to go about getting their citizenship, which is a very long process, but if they are willing to wait for the welfare to get, or they're willing to wait for their families so that they can get the welfare for the better life that they want, they will go through the process to try and be a citizen of the United States.
Biden, do you have a response to what Ryan has just said?
I agree with my opponent here. I think that people who do not have citizenship are not eligible for. People who don't have legal citizenship or residency are not eligible for welfare.
Moving on to the closing statement.
Oh, already? I'll go first then. My closing statement is that right now in America, we are going through a severe economic decline, and the gap between the poor and the rich is as high as it was, is the highest it's been since the 1930s during the Great Depression. Now, obviously, the American people need to do something about this, and many feel that they need to focus their lives on the economy, and that the economy is the most important thing right now. However, you cannot have a strong economy without a strong people. So, we must first support the people and get them out of poverty. Only then can we set them to work. And we must get the 47% of people who rely on government aid to be able to live happy lives and not have to worry about the rent or medical bills.
And Ryan?
Okay. So I agree with my opponent that we need to get the 47% of United States citizens that are in poverty out, and by regulating welfare more so that there are people in there who are actually trying to get into, or who are actually working hard to get out of poverty. They are the ones that should be first on our list. But there are still the people who are taking advantage and who are still taking advantage but are still getting the money. We need to make sure that those people are not taking an opportunity away from people who really need it. There's also Obama's plan to change welfare. This would make it so that more people are eligible, but that also means that more people are able to take advantage. And with Romney's plan, it would take out the bigger risk of people trying to take pretty much free money from the government.
And that ends our first debate. Thank you very much.
I think Hanan won. That is so mean.
Congratulations. That was by far the best debate we've had. So thank you very much, candidates.
Great job, you guys.
Thank you very much. That was very
Next
cool.
is our presidential debate. Stay tuned. Thank you.
Put it for Barack Obama. Me.